Welcome back to Motor Max, your go-to source for all things motorcycles. Today, we're diving deep into a machine that's been a cornerstone in Harley Davidson's lineup, the 2025 Harley Davidson Iron 883. With the motorcycle world evolving fast and electric rides gaining ground, the Iron 883 is sticking to its roots while quietly refining its style, performance, and rider experience. Whether you're a die-hard Harley fan or someone looking to enter the cruiser world, this review is for you. A legacy of raw attitude. The Iron 883 has always been more than just a bike, it's an attitude on two wheels. Since its debut in the Sportster line, the Iron 883 has carried a stripped-down, no-nonsense style that appeals to purists. The 2025 model doesn't mess with this formula. Instead, it refines it with subtle changes that enhance its character while keeping its soul intact. In a world where tech-heavy cruisers are becoming the norm, Harley-Davidson continues to offer a bike that's simple, mechanical, and raw in the best way possible. Design and aesthetics. Harley-Davidson has kept the minimalist, blacked-out look alive in the 2025 Iron 883. Matte finishes dominate the paint job, with colors like gunship gray, black denim, and a new matte burgundy option standing out. The peanut tank and solo seat keep the Iron's bobber vibe strong, while the low-slung stance gives it that signature Harley presence. Small design tweaks like blacked-out fork lowers, slightly restyled fenders, and a new LED headlamp give it a modern edge without ruining the classic look. The instrumentation remains basic, just a compact digital analog unit mounted on the bars, but that's what fans love. It's about the ride, not the gadgets. Engine and performance. At the heart of the Iron 883 is the same air-cooled, 883 cubic centimeters Evolution V-twin engine we know and love. While Harley hasn't gone for radical upgrades in displacement or power, they've managed to squeeze slightly better throttle response out of the existing engine. Thanks to refinements in fuel mapping and a lighter exhaust system, the 2025 model feels a bit more responsive off the line. Power figures remain modest, around 49 horsepower and 54 pound-feet of torque, but that's beside the point. The Iron 883 isn't about speed. It's about feel. The low-end torque is where this engine shines, giving riders that classic Harley rumble and a satisfying pull, especially around town. Ride quality and handling. The 2025 Iron 883 rides on a lowered suspension setup, giving it a 25.7-inch seat height, perfect for new riders and shorter folks. The bike feels planted, especially at lower speeds, and it handles urban traffic with confidence. Front forks and twin rear shocks have been slightly retuned to provide a more balanced ride. It's still on the firm side, but not punishing. You feel the road, but you're not getting rattled by every crack and bump. Cornering clearance is about the same as previous years, not much lean angle, but enough for casual cruising. This is a bike meant for city streets, short road trips, and cruising, not carving up canyons. Brakes and safety. Braking is handled by a single disc front and rear, which may seem underwhelming, but for a bike of this size and power, it's enough. Harley has improved the ABS system for 2025, making it more refined and less intrusive. It kicks in only when needed and doesn't interfere with normal riding. New this year is the option for Harley's traction control system, available in select trims. It's not intrusive and only activates under extreme loss of grip. It's a welcome addition, especially for riders who might encounter wet conditions or gravel roads. Technology and features. Let's be clear, the Iron 883 has never been about high-end tech. And for 2025, Harley continues to keep it old school. There's no touchscreen, no navigation, no Bluetooth, and no ride modes. What you get is a simple, clean interface with a speedometer, gear indicator, and trip meter. That's it. And for many riders, that's all you really need. Harley's new security system comes standard, with keyless ignition and an updated immobilizer system. It adds peace of mind without adding complexity. Fuel economy and practicality. Fuel economy is roughly 51 miles per gallon, giving the Iron 883 decent range from its 3.3-gallon tank. It's not a touring bike, but for commuting, short day trips, and weekend cruising, it fits the bill. Maintenance remains straightforward, and parts availability is excellent. As a bonus, aftermarket support for the Iron 883 is massive, meaning customization options are virtually endless. Who is the Iron 883 for? The Iron 883 is perfect for riders who want a no-frills, stylish cruiser that feels connected to the road. It's approachable for beginners, thanks to its low seat and manageable power. At the same time, it appeals to veteran riders who want a stripped-back, visceral ride. It's not trying to be everything, it knows what it is and sticks to it. In today's motorcycle market, that kind of clarity is rare. Pricing and value. The 2025 Iron 883 starts at around $11,299, which places it in the mid-range cruiser category. Considering its timeless design, build quality, and the Harley name, that's a fair price. Optional upgrades like custom paint, the new traction control system, and premium foot controls can push it north of $13,000, but even then, it remains competitively priced in its segment. Final thoughts. In a motorcycle landscape that's moving toward complex systems and electric powertrains, the 2025 Harley Davidson Iron 883 remains proudly analog. It's not the most powerful, not the most advanced, and definitely not the flashiest. But it delivers a riding experience that's pure, raw, and real. If you value character over tech, and connection over convenience, the Iron 883 might just be the perfect ride. Thanks for tuning into Motor Max. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more motorcycle reviews, and let us know in the comments, would you ride the 2025 Iron 883, or are you eyeing something else this year? Ride safe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Final thoughts. In a motorcycle landscape that's moving toward complex systems and electric powertrains, the 2025 Harley Davidson Iron 883 remains proudly analog. It's not the most powerful, not the most advanced, and definitely not the flashiest. But it delivers a riding experience that's pure, raw, and real. If you value character over tech, and connection over convenience, the Iron 883 might just be the perfect ride. Thanks for tuning into Motor Max. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more motorcycle reviews, and let us know in the comments, would you ride the 2025 Iron 883, or are you eyeing something else this year? Ride safe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Final thoughts. In a motorcycle landscape that's moving toward complex systems and electric powertrains, the 2025 Harley Davidson Iron 883 remains proudly analog. It's not the most powerful, not the most advanced, and definitely not the flashiest.